Welcome back, YouTube. Veggie's Daily Fantasy Corner, Christmas special. I'm here with all my boys, Justin, Jake, Smitty, Willie, and Jallen. We're all here. We're celebrating Christmas together. Cheers, boys. Let's have a little cheers. Yep, celebrating Christmas. Christmas season. Drinking good beers, and we got even better picks coming up for you here in about 5 minutes. First, what everybody's been waiting for, we're doing the Chipotle gift card giveaway right here, live. How I'm doing this is I wrote everybody's name down on a piece of paper that's subbed and entered into the contest. And what I'm going to do is generate a random number on my phone, and that's who wins the gift card. Simple as that. So pulling up the random number generator right now. Random number generator, Google. Max, we have 29 entries, so not bad. 29 subscribers for a giveaway. The goal of the giveaway was to gain subscribers, and if you're not subscribed, we're going to be doing more giveaways in the future, so make sure you're liked, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on good stuff coming up in the future. So 29 max, and I'm just going to spam it. Spammed it. Stop. I'm going to hit it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Number 11, Derek Olson. You won the Chipotle gift card, $100. Congratulations, brother. I went to high school with Derek. He's 2 years younger than me. He's a good kid. I know he's going to put these burritos to good use, brother. Congratulations, and Merry Christmas to you. All right, that's that. Let's get into these picks. So we cohesively decided we were going to do the Sunday games with the big slate. However, we switched that right before the video started to do only Christmas. So we're doing the 2-game slate, Green Bay, Cleveland, and Arizona, Indianapolis for this week's game. So let's get right into these picks real quick. Starting quarterback this week, we decided on Carson Wentz. The reason we decided Carson Wentz is because Kyler Murray and Aaron Rodgers were far too expensive to fit into our lineup we wanted this week. We went wide receiver heavy this week, and we also went running back heavy. The only way we could fit them in is by getting Carson Wentz in there at 5,400 DK bucks. I do think he's going to put up a substantial amount of points this week against Arizona, but at the end of the day, he's going to have to get it to his receivers. He's not a very mobile quarterback, so Pittman Jr., and those guys are going to have to step up. So hopefully he gets points for us. But like I said, the majority of our points this week are going to be scored from our wide receiver heavy lineup and our running back heavy lineup. So with that, I'm going to hand over to Jake, who's going to talk about our first running back.
So I would say for our first running back, we should most definitely go with Jonathan Taylor because, I mean, the dude's nuts. You can't say anything about it. I mean, the reason why, like Veggie said, we're going with Carson Wentz with a lower value number. So Jonathan Taylor is at 8,300. I mean, that's pretty expensive for a player, but it's well worth it.
Sorry, who's the expensive one? I will run with Chase Edmonds as our second running back. So this was a tough one to pick from. There's some good running backs in this game. We do actually have Chubb in this lineup, but I'm not going to get to that till later. There's some good running backs in this slate we have, but I'm going to roll with Chase Edmonds. And I'm going to hand it to Smitty, who's going to talk about Davante Adams.
All right, wide out one time, Davante Adams. He's the best one on the slate by far. Easily. I mean, he gets the ball the most by far. Hopefully we'll get a couple house calls. But, yeah, I think that was an easy pick, especially with Wentz at quarterback.
I do like that pick a lot. Davante Adams is kind of a must pick this week, I feel like. So, yeah, we're going to roll with Davante Adams. And I got Willie here with our next wide receiver slot.
So for wide receiver number 2, I decided to go with Christian Kirk. Kirk's got a total of 5 touchdowns on the year. He started the year off super hot, struggled in his next 7 games, scored his first 4 or 5, start the season off. Then he took a few weeks off, didn't score. Came into the last 2 weeks with 180 yards. Last week against the Lions, a tough loss for the Cardinals. He came up with 9 receptions and 94 yards and a touchdown. So I think the Cardinals, they started the year off super strong. Last couple weeks have been shaky. They need to go into the playoffs feeling good about themselves. So I think Christian Kirk and the Cardinals can pull it off and bounce back after a tough loss against the Lions. Next up, we got our wide receiver number 3.
Well said, Willie. In our third wide receiver slot, we got Donovan Peoples-Jones. the Browns have a banged-up receiving core right now. No Jarvis Landry, no Austin Hooper. Peoples Jones is heating up a little bit. 9 catches in his last 2 games. And last game he led the team in catches, targets, and receiving yards. So I think he's due to continue on that trend, and I hope the Browns can get a big win against the Pack.
Yes, we do. No, we don't. If you couldn't tell, we are from Minnesota. We are Scolders, but we when it comes down to fantasy football, we support whatever team as long as our guys are getting those points. That's what we care about the most. But if we are Vikes fans. Next up is our tight end position. It's going to be David Najoku at our tight end position. David Najoku has not really put the pieces together this year, in my opinion. He's been injured as well. So Najoku is kind of one of these picks where you have to get lucky. But like I said, I believe week 10 in Draftkings, you have to get lucky, and sometimes it pays to be dumb. So this is kind of one of those picks where David Najoku, people are like, oh, why would you not pick Mo Alley Cox or Austin Hooper? Some of those guys. Yeah, why would you not pick the guys who you know are going to get guaranteed points? I don't know exactly Najoku's stat line, but he had a decent amount of points last week. And Cleveland needs this game as much as any AFC team does. Yeah, he had a touchdown. He had a touchdown catch, and Cleveland needs this game as much as any team in the AFC does. That AFC race is as tight as it gets, man. So David Njoku is going to have to put up some points for his team, and yeah, we're going to keep him at our tight end slot. Next up is our flex spot. I like Nicky Chubb. I like Jakey Kotiranta talking about Nick Chubb, one of the best receivers in football.
Chubby time.
Running backs, not receivers.
You know what? I don't pay too much attention to Nick Chubb because I'm not a huge fan of him, but I like this in our lineup because, last week he did unbelievable. How many touchdowns did he have last week? How many points did he have in daily? 24 points. Dude, that's unbelievable. You can't go wrong with that, especially when Kareem Hunt's on the IR too with an ankle injury, I'm pretty sure. But, 23
attempts, 91 yards.
Yeah, dude. He's number one running back there. And, they also got rid of Odell Beckham, so they only have really a couple threats there with Jarvis Landry and Peoples Jones. So I like Nick Chubb for this lineup.
I do. I like Nick Chubb. He's definitely a good flex spot to fit in there. There's very few guys this week that I thought could fit into our flex spot. Nick Chubb definitely tops that list, so I'm glad we could fit him into our salary cap and our lineup. Lastly, we have Howie to talk about the Green Bay Packers defense and special teams. I love this pick.
Yeah. Even though we hate them, we're going to go with them. We're going to go with Green Bay. They got home field advantage. Mayfield might be out, so I think that they're going to take care of business. And I know JJ wants his player to have a big day, but I think Green Bay might shut him down.
Not only are they going to shut him down, the Cleveland situation right now is just too up in the air with their quarterback position. The game just screams turnovers, fumble recoveries, and that's what you're looking for at defense special teams. You need those 2 points and those 1 points for sacks. So we're hoping that Green Bay gets it done for us. So that's our lineup finalized this week. We all submitted a lineup together. We cohesively decided which players to pick for the Christmas special, and it's Carson Wentz, quarterback, Jonathan Taylor and Chase Edmonds at our 2 running back positions, Devontae Adams, Mr. Automatic, Christian Kirk, Donovan Peoples-Jones, our 3 wide receiver slots, Najoku at tight end, Nicky Chubb at our flex, and our defense special teams being the Green Bay Packers at 3,000 DK bucks. That's it, man, for the Christmas special. I had a lot of fun doing this, and we had a lot of fun making this lineup. But most importantly, we're all here together celebrating the holidays. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's well. And we're all here, doing what we love to do, fantasy football, man. That's why we're all here in the first place. So fantasy football is really fun, and we're going to all sit together. And now that we decided on the Christmas games, we're all going to be watching the game on Christmas with our families, their respective families. So I'm glad we get to be a part of that. All right, YouTube. Yep. Thanks, boys. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. Everybody have a good, safe holiday. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel as well if you're not. And that's it for the Christmas special, man. Swipe up and like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, YouTube. I'm out. Thank you.